What's going on, guys? Check it out. Look at this gorgeous bull Mahi, gaffer Mahi we caught out of Stuart, Florida. There he is. Whoop. And I'm going to show you exactly how I like to fillet a bigger Mahi. And this is a male, and you can tell because of this very broad head he has. Males only have that, and the females have a more slender head. But today I'm going to be showing you a couple different tools we're using. We're using Smith Consumer Products. Check out their website, smithproducts.com. We're going to be using my brand new Darcizzle curved fillet knives. Super excited to show you guys how these work, but I've got a 6-inch and an 8-inch. And then of course we have other tools here from Smith as well, awesome diamond sharpening tools and whatnot. So I've got my knives super sharp, ready to go. Here we go. Just like any other fish, up behind the pec fin. Now this male, he has a ton of head and meat in his head, ton of head. So if you just work your knife all the way up to his nose, that is all meat. And a lot of people miss that. So you just turn your knife back around, and we're gonna go all the way down his back. But also, obviously, I always say this all the time, you know, a sharp knife is way safer than a dull knife. You're gonna make accurate cuts. You're not gonna need to put crazy pressure on it if it's a dull blade, and that's what causes, you know, injuries and not doing a good job with a dull knife. So always sharpen your knives just like any other tool. Over time, they will dull out. Now with this fish, I'm not gonna break him up into two. He's around 12 pounds after I bled him. And yes, I did bleed him through the gill plates while he was alive. But check out this meat. Just wait 1 second. And then you can see the flex in my blade that I designed. I'm just going right over the bones and just gliding right on top of that, letting the knife do the work for me. We're getting every ounce of meat off this gorgeous fish. All right, then we're gonna go down over the rib cage bones, and that's what dulls your knife over time. So you definitely, like I said, just have a sharpener and make sure you sharpen your blade after filleting fish. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. Put him to the side real quick. Not too shabby whatsoever. But you can see that's all that head meat there. Now you're gonna ask me what that red stuff is. That's from a gaff shot, okay? So that's why that meat is a little discolored, and the meat got destroyed a little bit there, but it's not a big deal. Now we're gonna switch to my 8-inch Darcizzle curved fillet knife. We got the 6 and the 8. 6, you just saw I filleted that big fish, no problem with the 6. Awesome knife. And then I go to the 8 just because it's a larger piece of meat we have here to skin. And I'm gonna skin it just like anything else. No, I am not ripping the skin off. You can do that if you want to, but I don't like the flavor or taste of the membrane that's left behind on the meat. All right, now we're going all the way down. Just take your time with this. Practice makes perfect. And as we get down here, just slab it off. All right. Missed a little bit there, but you know what? It's not a big deal at all. What I'm gonna do is break it up into a section right now, flip it over. Look at that gorgeous piece of meat. And what we do here with Dolphin, we just go right in there, cut the bloodline out. And I told you I bled him, so he has a bloodline no matter what you do. It's just part of fish. You take that out, and now we have 2 delicious Mahi loins right there. Look at that, gorgeous. And a trick here, because I did make a little mistake, I missed some of the skin on the meat. Just flip it back around and do the other side of the fish. It's not a big deal at all. You can just go right in there and start over again. We all make mistakes. I'm not perfect. All right. There we go. There's the other piece of that gorgeous fish. Couple little pieces there, not a big deal. We'll clean that up real quick. But same exact thing. That gets the pin bones out, that gets the bloodline out. But that's exactly how I like to fillet a mahi. If you end up liking to rip the skin off, try to go ahead and fillet the skin off and see the difference between the two. But it's Mahi season. Get out there, go catch your big fish, and don't forget about my promo code Darcizzle15, save 15% off on my awesome Darcizzle curved fillet knives. Until my next fillet video, follow your dream and keep on catching.